Hello, my name is Cassie Taylor. This is my career profile video, and for my career, I eventually want to get a master's and become a marriage and family therapist. But I think it's really good that we're exploring options within a bachelor's just because I know for a lot of women they get married and then it's kind of hard to get their master's right away, so I think this is great. Anyway, something that I'm interested in is a mental health specialist. And the reason I'm interested is because I've done a lot of work with the elderly with my past jobs. And currently I'm working with a lady who has some mental health issues. And it's something I really enjoy doing. So I called an old roommate of mine, and she happened to be working in the same field. So I talked to her. And she works in Alaska at a place called North Star Behavioral Health. And her name is Becky. And I asked her a little bit about her work environment. And what she does is she works with all boys. And they range from age 11 to 17. And she works it's like a facility in a residential area. And they do tons of outdoor and indoor activities. They get to do sports, they get to do crafts, they do wilderness survival skills, camping, training groups. They also do therapy groups. And she gets to participate in those. And some of them are anger management, expression, learning how to express your feelings in a positive way. And she also helps the boys do or learn how to do daily activities like chores and hygiene and cleaning, daily living activities. And their families can come by and visit. And one thing I thought was cool that she mentioned was that they're required to have family therapy as part of their training, and that can be done in person when they come to the facility. Some of the stressors that she talked about were sometimes the boys get out of hand, and obviously because they have a lot of mental health issues, they don't know how to always express their anger or their emotions, and so they'll get sometimes kind of violent. And so she has to be prepared to restrain the boys if they get out of control, but they always try to talk to them first, and restraining is the last resort. Some other stressors that she has is she talked about how there's one staff for every 5 boys, and that can be stressful because if they all act out at once, then it would be difficult for one person to handle all 5. So that can be kind of challenging. And they can also be, because they have those health issues, they sometimes say things that they don't mean, or they say hurtful things, and she talked about how that can kind of emotionally drain you at the end of your day. Some benefits that the company offers: they offer a really nice health plan, life insurance and retirement plans. You can kind of decide what percentage you want taken out of your paycheck for the retirement if you want that. She also gets paid time off, which is nice. Some common job tasks include activities with the boys that I already mentioned, interacting, doing group therapy, making sure that they complete their activities. Another part that I think a lot of people don't realize in a lot of these types of jobs, there's a lot of paperwork involved. There's also a point system. And so when the boys act out, or if they do something really well behavior-wise, then they get points. And so she's in charge of recording the points for her shift and her group of boys for their behavior. And each employee keeps a point system. The educational requirements for this job: generally a bachelor's degree, but she talked about how sometimes they will hire people with less education if they have more experience. So that's something to keep in mind. And the starting salary rate is about $16. They get a raise every year. One thing that I like about this job that Becky kind of told me is that it's really rewarding. And even though there's a lot of stressful situations within these types of jobs, there's also a lot of positive things that come out of it. You kind of get to build relationships with these people, And you get to learn how to work with people that have mental health issues, which I think is a really important factor to have if you're interested in becoming a therapist, which is what I want to do. Because all types of people need therapy, and all types of people are going to want help. And it's good to be able to relate with them and to kind of understand what they're going through. So that is my career profile. And thanks for listening. And I've enjoyed listening to all of yours. And yeah, that's the end. Thanks for listening and watching.